Hello, this is Ray Albert with Nutmeg Digital Marketing coming back at you with another video. Hey, I got a treat for you here today. I know I've been saying, make money online Fridays, but I think, maybe at least getting to this far. What I'm trying to say is I have a course that I did in the past. And what I want you to do is to watch the video that I made on getting your hosting plan, and it's through Bluehost. Okay, and that should still be the same way. Once you get your domain name, you're going to want to go to Bluehost and get web hosting services. Now, I also have a video about transferring your name servers from Namecheap over to Bluehost, and it's very simple to do. All you got to do is watch the video. And I hope if you got any questions, like I said, just if you got any questions, just go ahead and put something in the comments below so that I can answer your questions. But I'm also going to give you a treat. I'm going to give you a link to the course that I had done. Now, this course was done a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that. But there's still some stuff in that course that are relevant. There's some stuff in there that is not relevant. Mainly the keyword research is relevant. The domain research is relevant. So it'll give you new ways, new insights on keyword research and domain research and all that stuff. So I hope you enjoy this little tidbit that I'm going to give to you guys today. And, like I said, any questions, just go ahead and put it in the comments below. And as always, if you think I'm giving good value here, go ahead and click that button over there so you can subscribe to my channel, and also tick the icon bell so you're notified every time I come out with a new video, because I always come out with good stuff like this. All right, Ray Albert with Nutmeg Digital Marketing. I hope you enjoy. Hello everybody, this is Ray Albert, and I'm back with you again now to give you another tutorial. Now this one is going to be about signing up for Bluehost. Now this is the service that we're going to be using. There are two that I actually use all the time. One is Bluehost and one is HostGator. I'm just going to show everybody how to sign up for Bluehost because I feel like they give you the more bang for your buck, so to speak, in the beginning of any relationship. So another thing that I do want to say is, in the last video where you were searching for your domain name, if you found a really, really cool domain name, don't purchase it. Or I hope you didn't purchase it if you have never signed up for web hosting before. Because when you sign up for web hosting for the first time, 99% of the time, and I know Bluehost is one of them, HostGator is one of them, that if you sign up for their service, they'll give you your first domain name for free. So when you're signing up, if you're looking in expireddomains.com and you find a domain name that's available and that you like and that has some good metrics to it, like we talked about before, then you don't have to actually go to Namecheap and purchase it. We're going to have another video if you went to Namecheap and purchased it and you're buying your web hosting and you already purchased it through Namecheap. So what we're going to have to do is, I'll tell you in the other video, just need to change the name servers, which is a really simple thing to do. So now, let's get to signing up for Bluehost. Okay, so now we are in the members area of Easy Online Marketing. And what we're going to do is we're going to go down, and of course we're going to click on the icon that says Bluehost. The first thing you want to do is you're going to want to scroll down here, and you're going to want to click on this button. Now, I just have a little disclosure for you guys. When you click on that button, it is an affiliate link, which means I get a very small commission at no extra charge to you for introducing you to the company and having you sign up for their service. Take my word for it, folks. This is going to give you the best bang for your money. HostGator will charge you a little bit less money per year, because it goes monthly. With this one, you got to pay for a whole year or more to get the discounts. But in the long run, you pay less. So it's up to you. Please don't sign up for things like GoDaddy because they charge extra for everything. Okay, so you get an account with GoDaddy. Now you're going to build a website. Now you got the account. You had to pay for the account. Now you're going to have to pay for web hosting. Then if you want to get WordPress on top of that, you got to pay extra for WordPress. Don't go through all them changes. And don't think you're going to get a website for free, which you can. I mean, you can go to Wix, and there's several other places out there that you can get free websites. But the thing is, you don't have control over those websites, and sometimes you can't monetize those websites. You're better off having your own domain name and your own web hosting. It's very cheap. To buy a domain name is only $10. And if you're going to get hosting for the first time, it's going to cost you nothing. And then you're going to pay, $5 to $15 a month for web hosting. That's nothing for a business, okay? I mean, if you can't find $15, stop buying Starbucks or whatever you buy during the week. I'm sure you can come up with $15 somehow. Anyway, let's get to this. So you're going to click on this Get Started button right here. And this is going to take you to the home page of Bluehost. And then what you're going to do now is you're going to click on the Get Started here on Bluehost. And you're going to come up with these options here. Okay. This one right here is the most popular option. This one here, if you go for that option, you're only going to be able to make one website. Okay, and they limit you on your bandwidth. I mean, it's a lot of limitations with that one. This one here is good if you're going to have a big business. If you got a big business and you need a lot of bandwidth, and you're going to get all kinds of help with spam experts and domain privacy and all this other stuff. This is the most popular package here because with this you can get unlimited domains. You get your bandwidth and everything else. The thing is, you don't get these other things down here. You have to pay extra for those down there. And also they're going to give you a $200 voucher for advertising and stuff like that. So, whatever you want to do. But I suggest you select this package right here. Then you're going to come to this page. Now, on this page, it's going to say, new domain, I have a domain. Now, if you found a domain in expireddomains.com and you want to use it on your Bluehost account because you didn't purchase it, hope not. If you did, oh well, I'll show you how to change the name servers over. But what you want to do now is that domain that is available, you're going to put it in here where it says new domain. So if, for instance, this domain I bought, I'm going to put it in there, and this is what's going to happen if the domain is taken. You're going to click next, and it's going to say the domain dirtydogdeeds.com is not available. So that's what's going to say. So if you want to, hopefully you went through the domain name research and you actually went to Namecheap to find out if it was available, and you actually went to the archives.org website just to check it out to make sure it wasn't spammed out, with Chinese and Japanese websites and things like that. So then you would go ahead and you would put the domain name here, and then you would say next. So I'm going to put something here that I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so once it accepts your domain name, then you're going to want to fill out all this information. Make sure you fill out all this information in its entirety. Okay, your first name, last name, business name is optional, but you want to fill out all this stuff right here and your email address. Okay, that's very important that you fill out that information. Now the packages. When you get down to the packages here, it's going to charge you an equivalent of $5.95 a month if you go with the 36-month price. So you would have to pay 36 months upfront of $5.95. Now what does that come up to? Well, that comes up to about $214, but you're going to be all set for 3 years. Now if you go down here and you click the drop down here, and you say you want to go for this price here, $7.95. So they're going to charge you 12 months for $7.95, which is a total of $95. So it's less than the $214 by less than half. So it's up to you. If you go to HostGator, they're going to charge you $11 a month for their web hosting right off the bat. So if you think about it, but the thing is, you won't have to pay 12 months up front. You would just pay, the $11 a month. But in a year's time, in 12 months' time, that's over the amount you would pay. It's like $30 or $40 more you would pay for that service than you would pay for Bluehost. So it's up to you folks. Just click down the drop down arrow, and like I said, the longer that you go, the cheaper it's going to be. Totally up to you. Then you're going to go down here, and these are package extras. Domain privacy. You really don't need that. What that does is it protects your information from people that's going to call you and try to sell you services like SEO services and things like that, because this is public. If you don't want that, then you could add the 99 cents per month extra for that. Okay, that's one thing that you might want to get. Site lock, you don't really need that. CodeGuard, you don't really need that, because I'm going to show you when we developed a website other options that are free. You don't need to pay for it. But this is the only one that you might want to pay for. Okay, so then we're going to go down, and one other thing. If you bought the domain name through Namecheap, they give you domain privacy protection right off the bat for a year for free. So right there, you would be saving money just by going with Namecheap. But here you're not paying for the domain, so you just pay 99 cents a month, which would be the same as paying for the domain name, I guess. Okay, so anyway, down here you would fill in your credit card information, and then you would hit I have read this, and you would submit. Once you press the submit button, it's going to send you an email. And in that email, it's going to give you your website credentials, your cPanel credentials. Okay, so it's going to have your name and your password to be able to get to your cPanel. Now that email you want to put in a safe place, someplace on your computer. You might want to write it down. You might want to make a hard copy off your printer. Even if you lose that information, you can still get back in, just by going through customer service and stuff like that. But, try to avoid that. Just download the email or save it on your hard drive, print it out or something like that. Okay, because we're going to need that information when we get to the next section. So what I want you to do now is I want you to actually go get that email, and there's going to say click to go to your cPanel. I want you to click that button. I want you to log into your cPanel. And we're going to see you on the other side, because next is going to be some really cool stuff. So first of all, you're going to want to buy, you're not going to have to buy it, but I want you to choose a website that you want to work with, something that you're interested in. I hope you already been through that already, and you emailed me and I sent you a zip file with the website information inside of it. And so we're going to go through that. So go to your cPanel, and I'll see you in the next video.